Do you know the top 5 things that online insurance carriers do to lower your insurance rate to beat your existing premiums? Hi, this is Jerry Nicklow, Real Insurance Talk at Huff Insurance. Online carriers pride themselves on coming in at lower rates and cheaper rates. And there are 5 things you need to look at to see what happens. So number 1 is straight up lower your liability limits. So you might tell them you're quoting 100, 300, or 250, 500, and your quote with them comes back at 50, 100 because they say you don't have enough assets. Well, future income's plenty of assets. Number 2, they reduce your uninsured motorist. In Maryland, at least, you can reduce it to state minimum limits and not have enhanced uninsured motorists. Some states like Pennsylvania, you can waive it off altogether and not have uninsured motorists at all, which really boggles my mind because that means you care more about the other party than you do about you or your own family. Number 3, they limit your PIP. So what they'll do is they'll limit your PIP, but some of them will hide it and say, hey, PIP's coverage A, which sounds great, but coverage A is limited PIP. It's in the fine print in the policy. So limited PIP means you waive it for yourself and any family member in your household over the age of 16. The other thing they do is either raise or eliminate your physical damage coverage. So raise your deductibles. Essentially, they'll say, okay, you gave me a quote for 500 comp, 1,000 collision full glass. They'll give you 1,000, 2,500, and maybe not give you full glass. Or they'll just say your vehicle's over 6 years old, you don't need collision at all. So they will take coverages off. And the 5th thing they'll do is have a 6-month policy premium. So what they'll do is they'll show you a 6-month policy premium and have you compare it to your annual premium. So you say, all right, $700. I'm paying $1,200. Sounds great. But that $1,200's a 12-month policy. That $700 is a 6-month policy. So then in essence, that 6-month policy is, if you double it, makes it $1,400 a year. So there's things they'll do to compare 6-month prices to 12-month prices to make it look like they're saving you that much more. So there's 5 techniques that online carriers use to make their premiums look lower than the coverages you may have with an agent or with us. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping online. Just let us look at it and make sure they didn't get rid of any coverages that are important. If you're shopping online, just beware of the things that they do to make their premiums less.